I'm sitting here in some pink Crocs because, ooh, child, I look ashy. Hello everyone and welcome to the Litter Box. Today I am very excited to finally show this platform to you guys. I have been talking about it for a year now and I just honestly never committed, but today is the day. The dawn is upon us. So here we are. It's our first video and I am very excited to finally get it going. So I thought that it would be appropriate to just kind of play a little game that I like to call Hello, it's me. I was wondering and cut. I just think it would be a great opportunity for us to kind of get to know each other. Well, for you guys to get to know me, to get to know the channel. And I will answer 6 questions. I'm gonna answer 3 from the channel and then 3 I'm just gonna Google some random questions and answer those because I think it's better than answering questions that I already wrote because that's kind of pointless. I mean, I would know the answer already. And I like the spontaneity of not knowing what I'm being asked. So without further ado, let's get it going. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the first 3 questions regarding the channel. And the first one is why I've actually decided to do this now. So I finally felt that I was ready to kind of really share everything with you guys. For those who follow me on Snapchat, you guys know that I normally just share my toy openings, my random rants at 2 a.m., bar hops, my mail, and all of that stuff. But I also just wanted to be more open and really share with you guys the things that are really helping me grow in a way. This year, I've really been focused on losing weight and going back to the things that I enjoy, like dance, art, photography. Also, just really taking care of myself and everything that means for me. For example, learning how to cook, learning how to drive, learning new things, and just really making myself be the best that I can for me. Because, I mean, it's fun to be all fun and games, but not every day I feel, crazy, or not every day I have this high burst of energy. And I've come to realize and really accept and like that that's also a part of me and that's also me, and that it's okay to be basic because sometimes I am, sometimes I don't just want to entertain everybody and, run around with my hands between my shorts and a pink wig. But I mean, I lost the pink wig. That's probably why I won't do it. But I mean, not all the time do I have to feel that way, and that's okay. Second question for the channel is, why the name Kitty Jinx? The reason why the name is because that is a nickname that my husband gave me. One, Kitty, and then Jinx is a play on my last name. So my last name recently just changed to Jenkins, and I just kind of wanted to cut that in half and add the X. I don't know why. I just thought it felt fresh, so that's why I have that name. And also because I just really like it. It's almost like having a second persona and just really like, I can't believe I just did that. And third, why I named it the Litter Box. So the reason why I named it the Litter Box was mainly because, like I said, I just like a mixture of doing a bunch of, I think that's what really clicked on the name. Just litter box, pile of shit, a bunch of shit that I like to do. So that's that. I'm sorry for those that I know are young and they're watching. I cuss a lot. I'm gonna try to stop. So I think those are the main 3 that I needed to cover. If there's any other questions that you guys might have regarding anything, regarding me, regarding the channel, or whatever it is that pops into your mind, go ahead and comment down below and I will put them all together and then make another question video. Moving on to the last 3 questions. These are gonna be the last ones from the internet and I'm just gonna go ahead and select 3. I Googled 5 crazy questions to ask somebody and it just kind of gave me this list. I don't know if you guys could see it. There it is. And I'm just gonna read maybe like bottom to top, the first 3. So we'll see what those says. We'll see what those say. If you could go back to your teenage self, what words would you say? Oh, okay. Okay, internet. That's not fun or crazy. That's too deep for me. Let's see. What would I tell my teenage self? Uh, this is gonna sound a little harsh, but I would just say fuck them. Mainly because I don't think I had the best high school experience. I mean, I had friends and, you know, I was involved in an activity, but high school life for, I think, gay teens in general, especially, you know, everybody seems to think that we're making all these big strides when it comes to acceptance, but in reality, it's not the case. Like, it's the case for some people and it's not the case for others. And unfortunately, I was on the other spectrum of that category. So yeah, it was not the best situation to be in high school for me. So I would tell my teenage self, fuck them, because later on they're not gonna matter, and that is the truth. So okay, I'm done. All right, so for the last two questions, I actually have my husband here to help me with them because it was hard for me to see them randomized on the screen because of the glare. So he's gonna ask the last two and I'm gonna go ahead and answer them. So go ahead.
Which of your friends would you choose if you had to be on a desert island with just one? And why would you choose that friend?
All right, guys, and that is the end of today. Just kidding. Actually, I think that's a very easy question for me to answer. I would pick my friend Lamika, mainly because we just know each other very well and we know when to give each other space. We know when we're aggravated. We know when we want to be alone, and we just know each other's moods so well that I just think it would just work in general. Plus, we just have a lot of fun, and even sometimes when we're just sitting on the couch, like not talking or doing nothing, it's still very good for us. So, I would say my friend Lamika. Hey, girl. Oh my God! Never mind. I'm gonna say my husband because he's standing right here.
Oh, I was going to be like, isn't your husband supposed to be your best friend? That's okay,
Yes, it's you forever and ever and ever.
No, I understand. I wouldn't be any fun on a desert island. I would burn up in the sun.
All right, come on, let's go. Next question.
Next question. If you could uninvent one thing, what would it be and why?
If I couldn't invent one thing, what would it be and why? Does it have to be like a physical, tangible invention or?
No, this says if you could uninvent.
That's why. Uninvent.
That means if you could take some invention away from the world, what would it be? That's a difficult question.
Actually, I know it's not for me. I mean, I guess most people would always be like, I choose weapons, you know, for world peace. But I don't think that would be mine. I think mine would be technology. I mean, as much as it helps people connect and obviously it gives us a lot of good things, I also think that people rely on it a little too much. And especially when I go out and I see kids, like, instead of interacting or, you know, playing with each other and they're just like head on a tablet, I think I'm just like, damn, like, I remember when I had my childhood and we were just always outside and you hardly see that. So I think I would just remove some aspects of technology, like tablets and maybe like cell phones or, you know, all these things that we really don't need. I think that's my answer.
Well, considering your answer, what would happen to some little kid who's watching your show and aspires to do something like you're doing or have a career in this?
I would say go outside and play.
You'd still tell the kid to go play?
Well, yeah, because I'm not going to refuse the opportunity or take somebody's childhood away when I had my own, you know?
I get it. It's nice.
Thank you. And world peace. I'm just kidding. All right, you guys, and that is the end of today's video. I hope that if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to be a part of my litter box, go ahead and hit subscribe. For those of you who thought that I might be doing a clapping video or, like, you know, clapping it on a handstand, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that is not today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. Who knows? But if you want to find out, go ahead and subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and just I forgot what I was gonna say. Make sure you guys follow me on social media at Kitty Jinx on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye! You guys, I look fucking stupid. I look like Mexican Cindy Lauper, not Mexican Adele.